Hello everybody, how you doing? The camera's up there, yeah, I remembered. Eventually. Cheers, coffee time. And Dave, thank you very much for the whopping 34 months of subscriptions. Farmson tonight, right? Yes, did I not change the title? Now let me bring the game up so I can see it, there we go. How are you? Thank you very much, Dave. Let me begin by saying it's bloody too hot to do this crap. Jeez. It's supposed to be raining today and it hasn't turned out, which is fine because I went out early this morning. The classic car thing in town. And we saw some really good cars actually. Some that I wouldn't call classic because they're not that old, but some, yeah. Some really good American ones as well. Caddies, Oldsmobiles, etc. Trying to get you to switch along. Oh, well, after this, dude, I've got to do Snow Runner as well. And Mud Runner. I was thinking to do Mud Runner and Snow Runner at the same time. Mud Runner, like, instead of ETS when this is all done, and then Snow Runner, I'll do that for a bit, and then eventually go back to farming some. See if I can get the guys in to do the competition. Carry it on where we left off, I don't know, or start new. We'll see how we go. Because I can change my mind at any other time, especially with the lack of viewership these days. I know I said that the whole reason I did that was not because of viewership, but after a while you sort of get used to it and then sometimes take it personally when people are watching. Anyway. No, probably about 10 more streams left on this, Dave. Maybe. Oh, goodness me, I'm going to be sweating. If it does rain, I will be jumping off my seat pretty quick. I might have to shut some windows. The lighting's different because I've kept this curtain to the left of me open a little bit so I can see if it does rain, if I don't hear it. At the moment, I think it's too hot and too sunny, especially too hot for it to rain. It's currently 31 degrees Celsius, which for you guys in America, because I'm nice, I looked up for you, that's 88 Fahrenheit. Which, the humidity's ridiculous. It feels hotter than yesterday. Yesterday was 36 degrees, which is 97 Fahrenheit, I believe. So, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm pointing with my left arm at the thing there, which you can probably see my shoulder going up and down, but yeah. No clue what I'm doing. Anyway, I need another coffee just to acclimatise myself. Right. So, where were we up to? Well, last week ADS pulled away a bit. It ended up on $13,041, 72 garages and 360 trucks. Now, if you weren't there for that stream, we came into a bit of a conundrum. Of those 360 trucks, there's a few of them that don't have drivers because we've run out of drivers. We have hired all the drivers available in this game. So there we go, which might happen today on this, but might not. And I can't remember exactly how many trucks we owned when that happened. I think it was 355. Or 350, I'm not sure. Possibly 355. Anyway. So, where we're at 85,000 here. We've got 338 trucks, 68 garages. So what we're exactly doing at City 8, so we've got to buy 2 more trucks before we go. Let's find out where that is. So when I buy them, I know where to go. Okay. Right, it was there. The other problem is I don't know exactly where we're up to as far as garages. Where am I currently? Let's have a wee look where I am at the moment. Hopefully I moved myself to a garage. Oh, hang on, did I do one? I think I did a short delivery, maybe, I don't know. Is that a garage there? Oh, okay, yeah, alright, we're going from here, whenever that was. Well, let's try and figure out. Let's go trade a manager. That's the best way, provided we didn't buy doubles. Oh, we must have. We've got 2 in Oslo. Why have we got 2 in Oslo? That's not a... Oh, that's a double, that's right. Okay, so this is... The other way to do it is drive a manager and see how much they're making per day. That's where we are now. I think that's the order we got to go, except for Oslo. We're here at the moment, so I think wherever that is... that's probably not a good idea. He started there. Okay, so up there. Alright. We'll work it out. Let's find ourselves a job. What are we at? 2 PM. I need to change that because I was doing the Christmas thing. As well as checking out a couple of things. What do we do? Price per distance. That's what we do. There we go. There's our first 5 choices. So let's start off with some pet toys. All the way up into Sweden, which would be good because we wouldn't be far to go to wherever it was. Up here somewhere, wouldn't it? There. Which we've never been to. That'll save costs going up there. I've just been doing 2 days a week at the moment, mate. I want to do Monday and Tuesday, but I just don't know what to play. I just can't motivate myself, whether it's the heat, and I had a lot of things going on in my mind. I had a bit of a stressful time with something that was coming up. That's passed, but at the same thing, I just really can't decide on what to play. It's really hard. Because I got the games that you and Mike and that have given me. Well, with the Snow Run, I want to do that, like, because it's a multiplayer thing to give people an option to play multiplayer. So I'd rather do that on the Saturday, my Saturday and Sunday, because it's more easier being a Friday night and a Saturday night for you guys in the US to do than rather a weekday. Especially when we come to winter, because I go a bit later for you guys. So you don't have to really get up to. And then I've got all these other games to do, but I've got a lot of games that don't have end goals, which I find actually doing them fun, but I think they're not enjoyable to watch. But I've got other ones, like I want to play their storylines. I mean, I've got Far Cry, I've got Red Dead Redemption, which I want to do. I've got Detroit Homecoming, or whatever it's called. A whole bunch of other ones with stories that when I do it, I know there's going to be an ending to it. I don't have to go, right, that's enough. And some people going, oh, we want to carry on. Some people don't, but generally not many views on that. Traditionally, ETS and ATS is my highest viewership, but like I said, that's dropped dramatically. So I'm not really sure what I'm in the mood for. There's a game that Mike gave me, which I wouldn't mind doing. There's also another game he gave me, which is the Alaskan Road Trucker, which I want to do, but I'm waiting for support for steering wheels to come out, which I thought would be rather quick, but it hasn't been. So it's just a matter of deciding and getting motivated to do it on those days, because at the moment it's like ridiculously hot. It's humid this year, which is not normally humid down here, and it's really humid. And then just to make this sound really yummy, my head gets really sweaty. The headset becomes a sponge, and it's not really nice, and the shirt gets wet, and it's all So I want to. It's just, yeah. I put it this way, just to make a long story short, which is too late. It hasn't been stopped. It's still wanting to do it. It's just when it will happen again. That's all. Farming, like I said, with farm sim, I wouldn't mind getting back into that. And to make short story long. Opposite, man. Anyway, we'll get back into this. So we got that one there. That's $131,000. That's a great price per distance, the best. And that's pet toys. That's number one. Number two, there's a short trip up the road with this thing. Dump truck, it looks like. Something along the lines. That's 14 grand. Number three, we go into Greece by the looks of it. Greece. $30,000 with a whole bunch of Cylons. I mean, toasters. Battlestar Galactica fans will get that one. It's not a very good one. I never said it was, but you'll get it nonetheless. Number 4, that goes into Greece as well for $18,000. Number 5, up the road as well in Italy for $14,000. So we'll run through those again. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Hope you enjoy the stream. Hope you enjoy the fact you'll see me look like I'm sitting in a sauna. You get a chance to participate and let me know what delivery you'd like to take. I'll give the delivery a number, and the one you'd like, whatever number that is, you just put that into chat when I say go. So number 1 is there, number 2 is there, number 3 is there, number 4 is there, and number 5 is there. I'll give you guys 30 seconds starting now. Vote away. And while you're doing that, I'll have a drink of coffee. We're really going to vote for 1, which I think is a good idea because it's high paying, it's good price per distance, and let's be honest, ETS needs a good amount to come in. Alright, 10 seconds. If anyone else wants to... Yeah, of course he does that as well. Number 1 it is. Let's go pick it up. I wonder if it's snowing. Wish it would snow here right now, to be honest. This is ridiculous, dude. Oh, I've got automatic. Oh, okay, cool. And I've already filled up.
Turn right. Go straight on.
So a couple of new mods have been added, by the way, for both the same.
At the roundabout.
For ETS and ATS, and you'll see them. I'll point them out as they come along.
Exit now.
Oh, there's that one of the deliveries right there. Big orange thing. One of the mods is actually good and also not good at the same time. False advertising.
At the roundabout.
I assume.
Take the first exit.
I pointed out, like I said, that will... We'll probably both... these are mods you'll actually see.
Exit now.
You just got to wait for when the appropriate time for them to rear their ugly heads to be able to see them, and then, as I said, I will point them out to you. I did test them on my other profile, which is almost exactly the same. It has all the mods that this has, but some other mods as well, so which is probably a bonus. If it works on that one with extra mods, it's going to work on this one with less extra mods. Minus 22. Jeez, dude. I'd rather keep this. This will do me fine this weather. I just really want it to rain so it'll cool down a bit. Every day we've sort of either reached the historical high or beat the historical high in temperatures thus far. But sort of always knew it was going to be a nice hot summer on the cards, because it's the same. We have Labour weekend, which is normally the last weekend in October. So Labour Day's Monday, so obviously it's a 3-day weekend for us. And generally it rains on that weekend. Traditionally, 9 times out of 10 it'll rain, but on the rare occasion it doesn't rain, as I say, and if it's fine on Labour Day,
please mind the speed.
You're going to have a nice summer, nice hot. Whoa, 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 oi, oi, oi.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Mind you, I think I was speeding because I remember now something about the GPS going, please mind the speed limit, and then I look.
Now.
and it's 50. Anyway, it was a beautiful weekend, Labour weekend this weekend. And so far it hasn't let me down. The rare days it's been, well, rare times it's been sunny on Labour Day. It's always been a really nice summer. Not necessarily hot, just a lot of sunny days.
Get ready to turn left.
And we've had a lot of sunny days this year. Normally December sort of more rain than sunshine ever since the 90s. Just noticed we need to buy a truck, Mercedes I believe it is. And it goes down to this one we're at, I think. Wasn't it? Oh jeez, I've forgotten which garage already. Because it's that hot. That humid, it messes with my head. No, it's not that one. Was it up here? Was it this one? No, it's not that one either, is it? Who was the last one up? Oh, it was there. Never mind. I found it. Right, let's put someone in there. Who have we got? So we got $7 million of 7-day profit thing, and good old ATS is up to 13, I think.
Get ready to turn right.
So last week I threw in the towel for ATS. I think we've already found our winner.
Right. This is where it ends.
Alright, freight market. There we go. Oh, let's see what options we've got. We very rarely do this. They all look the same to me. Let's get the chrome. Sometimes it changes the price too. No, it doesn't. Sometimes. I think sometimes you pick a trailer that's slightly bigger, so it takes more of them in and changes the price for you, which is a good feature actually. I'm honest. G'day Murph and Brittany. Took me a little bit, didn't it? Holy heck. I need a boxing trainer to stand next to me with a sponge and...
Time to get the job done.
Can't see a rain cloud either. Please rain. It's supposed to be raining a week. But like I said, it's too hot to rain. If it starts cooling down, then okay, yeah, you could think that. But the problem is with the heat. That's not the gate we're looking for, is it? It's that one. The one big enough for a truck, not the one big enough for a go-kart. Just my mic, so it's not so close because I banged it when I went and turned the steering wheel.
Turn left.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you don't know this little tidbit of information, this little nugget of knowledge, here's something for you to talk about over the dinner table, make you feel a bit more big-brained.
Turn right.
50 grand, that's the best I've ever seen someone bring in. Generally for it to rain, like you have rain clouds, it's all good having rain clouds, but they won't drop any moisture, they won't drop any rain unless the temperature gets cold. Then the cloud shrinks, and when the cloud shrinks it can't hold all that moisture anymore, so whatever moisture it can't hold, that's what happens. Right, we're off.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
The weird thing is when we used to do winter and stuff, like previous winters, playing this during the summertime, I actually felt cooler because of the snow that I can see and everything, but that's not working because it's just too damn humid.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Caution, please watch the speed limit.
I wish I would get rid of the red bit of where you've been.
Keep right.
So every time you go past a green arrow on the GPS there, it disappears all the red behind it. Because it's very distracting having it up there on the left.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
22,000. We're having some good amounts coming in. $83, $82. Geez, we're almost up to 150 again. Right, 43 hours and 53 minutes to go. Which is 2 hours. Minimum. So this might be the only delivery we take. Mind you, we do have a ferry, but a very short one. We're getting so many single-figure deliveries coming in. I just don't understand that. Which I say every stream, right? But I mean, yeah, I get everyone's arguments. Even I knew that, you know, it still doesn't make sense to me. But even I get good paying $10,000, $20,000 transports. So. And there's not a shortage of them. Surely my workers get offered the same amounts. Admittedly is, but no, I get all of it and then I pay their wages, don't I? I get it, so I get the majority of it. Actually, that's one thing I never check to see. I'd assume it benefits ATS this, but I've never checked to see the difference in the wages, drivers' wages. I would assume that ETS you pay more to your drivers than you do in ATS due to the cost of living. There we go, got enough for another truck. Let's get it out on the road, making money as quick as possible. I mean, like I said, I threw in the towel. I don't think ETS is going to win, but you know, I can be pointlessly optimistic, can't I? Was it there? No, where did I move down here? That's actually what I'm really good at, being pointlessly optimistic. Always hoping for things I know will never happen. I did it again. That's the heat for you. That's what it does to me. Right, so our last trailer, let's find out what we need budget-wise here. Last trailer was the Kip. I think that'd be easy to find. It's a field binder. Okay, so it's this one here. Let's see the options, how much we're going to need. So we're starting off with what? With how much? Give me a price. 94 grand. It'll be single. Okay. Well, we'll go down there, I'm guessing. Well, maybe not. Is it 10 years, 10, 15? We might have that, but stuff it, we'll do it. Because that's the default one, which I assume that's what we bought the first time around, because we're just going through this the second time now. So that's what we'll do, we keep that. Or will we? Actually, let's find something. Nah, we'll keep it. Save money. Save money. So what do we need? 71. So basically, let's get out of here. We need 500,000. Just over 500,000. For a trailer, truck and garage. And upgraded garage. 500,000. More 505,000 to be better. Would be better. Last week with ATS, because we ran out of drivers and they had no drivers to hire, we kept buying the trucks. We're going to buy the trucks, and but I ended up just not buying them as we made the money. I had enough because it was pointless. We didn't have a driver to drive that truck and make money with, so there was no point buying it every time we had buy one every time we had 150,000. So I just bought it all at the end. I wish I could remember how many trucks it was or how many drivers. Causey looked it up just to confirm. Shame he's not here, I could have asked him. Ooh, it's getting a bit dark out there. But I hope maybe. I'm assuming my lights and window wipers are on automatic. Still. Also last week in ATS I had a horrendous crash. It was a doozy, which caused it clipped. And it was, I blamed the game. What it was I was coming along, I was on the interstate and there was an off-ramp, right? It was telling me to take the off-ramp. GPS, cool, good, nothing wrong there. Everything's running smooth so far. Then I come along and I'm looking for this off-ramp, and I'm looking for a road like this with, you know, snow missing to where the tyres, to indicate where the tyres have been, to let you know that you're on a road. But it turned out that's not the case. It wasn't. It didn't look like it at all. I saw it, I went, is that it? And then I went, no, hang on, there's no tyre tracks on there, so it can't be. And then, hello, it was, and I hit the brakes. And I had doubles, which I forgot about. And it was a doozy. And I complained about that, big time. But, you know, why isn't there tyre tracks on there and stuff? Then I also mentioned last week, if we were here, with this is the new updated version of the winter mod. There's no 2 mods anymore. There's no Frosty. Well, sorry, there is a Frosty. This is Frosty, but there's no heavy winter because it's also, this is heavy winter. Put it into the 2, and he's basically made heavy winter, was he or she, the modder. But the roads are a lot more snowy, and I thought that I'd like a variety. And I wouldn't have thought it would be like this, these roads. And that was my only little critique of the mod. I thought, you know, there'd be snowplows out and everything, but then I saw a picture on a Discord channel with the caption, in Wyoming we love playing a game called Can You Find the Road, and a picture of people driving in the snow, and it's worse than this. So I get it now. I've never driven in the snow. Well, I've gone up a mountain that was snowing, but it wasn't like this. The road was still clear. There was no snow on the road. Uh, 355, okay. It was 355. So we got ATS, we got 5 trucks that don't have drivers. So when we hit 355 on this one tonight, we'll just carry on through and do as I did. We'll just, at the end of the stream, whatever money we've got, we'll buy all the trucks and that we need. There's going to be a slight difference though. Compared to ATS last week, which will be done at the beginning. That change we're doing at the end of this will be what we'll be doing at the beginning of tomorrow's stream with ATS. Alright, we're going to start looking for a place to sleep soon. No, we don't. It's 9 o'clock, not 8 o'clock. I keep thinking it's 8 o'clock, but that's ATS. 9 o'clock we go to sleep here. Go another hour. It's getting, no, it's still the same. I hate with the humidity because I'm really, and you can tell it's got actually dark, quite dark. Let me just up that a bit. That might be a bit better. It's got really dark, which means I might open this curtain up as well while driving. Wish me luck. Right, it is raining. I'm gonna go shut some windows. I'll be back. Okay, it's not just raining. It is absolutely bucketing down. My bed is soaked. My bed is absolutely soaked. Because my bed's right next to the window. Hopefully that'll dry. I mean, it's still warm. How's my chair's not in the best position. Let me just wiggle around a bit. See if we can get it so when I hit the brake I don't go flying back. Take a breath, dude. Let's carry on. I guess you can hear it coming through. Let me know if you can hear the rain coming through. I might have to shut some other windows. I'd rather keep them open, but the lighting, it's a bit. Let me try the other modes. Mode. Let's try that one. That looks a bit more natural lighting, doesn't it? That better? Fine, we'll get in this lane then. Oh, we'll get back into this lane. Yeah. Can't hear it? Okay, I just saw my mic when I wasn't talking. The levels were going. That is, oh, it's coming down. Problem with this is, mind you, it's supposed to be a week, which would be really nice. But the problem with this rain is when it stops, right? The sun comes out, and with our UV down here being quite intense, it evaporates really quick, so you get instant humidity again, and really bad humidity. I wanted to get into the right hand lane. Oh, maybe I still can. I want to get right across where the truck's going through, because I think those are the...
Watch the speed.
Drive on through without stopping to pay. See my mic? Okay, I'm gonna have to, because that's coming through and it seems quite loud. I'm gonna have to go shut those other windows. Now you know why sometimes when it rains I don't stream. Back in a sec. Actually, I'll bring up the intermission thing. I won't take long, but it's better than seeing an empty thing. Right, it's definitely torrential, so it'll probably still come through. Shutting those other windows won't make a difference. But the problem is it hasn't cooled anything down, it's still the same temperature. I was hoping it would cool down a bit. Actually, you're right. It is actually similar sound to the truck. When it's lightened up quite a bit now. In fact, it's just spitting. Maybe a light drizzle. which is what drizzle is, isn't it? It's light rain's a drizzle. So you got a heavy drizzle, mid drizzle, heavy drizzle, drizzle, and light drizzle. Heavy rain, light rain, rain. Cats and dogs, and torrential. And of course the heaviest of all, which is the build an ark level. Grab the animals and build an ark. I like that. I like that. That is brilliant. Right, okay, we need to find a place to stay. I think I've put my chair further back because the microphone. But I like this, hang on. Alright, get the mic closer. Oh, wait, and I was going to move the wind breath, whatever it is. I forget what this is, barrier. Readjust it. Well, okay, we might as well start voting for you, the guys in the chat now. We can start voting. Most of you pretty much know the 3 different votes we got for a location of a garage. And for those that don't, I'll give you a brief rundown. I mean, it doesn't really matter, you can just pick whatever, don't you? But so Northern Europe, which is England above, Denmark, and a few bits over the right hand side, which everything above there, Lithuania and above. If you'd like a garage there, you type 1 into chat. For the rest of Europe, you can type 2, and for the Middle East, type 3.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Of course, the one with the most votes wins. So once again, 1 for the northern part of Europe, 2 for the rest of Europe, which is the majority of it, and 3 for the Middle East. Northern also includes like Finland, all Scandinavia, Iceland, all of Great Britain, Ireland. As I said, Denmark, Lithuania, Slovakia, whatever it's called. Oh, there was a garage there. I was hoping there would be one off the main road here. The main line. Can we get off here? Doesn't look like it, does it? Doesn't look like we can... It'll tell me if there's an exit, but I doubt it. Doesn't really matter if we go a little bit longer because it's winter, so it doesn't get light till about 9 in the morning. But I don't want it too far away. There we go, there we go. Coming up. So just a reminder, if anyone new's just popped in, if you want to vote, let me know where you like the new garage, either in the northern part of Europe, which is 1 in chat, middle part, well the rest of Europe, which is the middle and bottom and a little bit of the top, that's 2 in chat, and the Middle East is 3. You got until we fall asleep and wake up again.
Find a new route.
No, we're fine. Just the park in here, is it? Well, it's supposed to be. And it is. No, no. Alright, I'll choose. Alright, first off, let's get that trailer. Which is this one. Which we went to loading Steam inventory items. Great, that's not really a Steam inventory item, it's a DLC. We shall purchase it, and that goes, I don't know. Oh, it goes here, of course it does. There. Okie dokie. Now let's make sure, because I've forgotten and starting to forget quite regularly now, to put these to private. They're all still being in use. Middle Europe. As you wish. As you wish. Hey, Cozy, hey, matey. Middle Europe. Let's go Innsbruck. No, that's Germany, you know. How many have we got in Germany? Somewhere where we don't have two. I wish I could zoom in. Let's go here. Let's there, that'll do. That might be in Austria, but we only got the one in Austria. I wonder if it was Slovakia, but whatever. It'll do. It's done. Right, now let's get, how many trucks can we can get a 1, 2, 4, 3 trucks, sorry. Not 4, 3 trucks. How are you, Cozy? You good? Oh yeah, I already asked you that. Okay. Blame the heat. That rain didn't last, did it? Damn it. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. It's just hot, dude. Well, it's more muggy than anything. It just rained. Absolutely came down, had the windows open. Now my bed has turned into a waterbed. So hopefully, it should dry. It's still blooming hot. It wasn't as hot as yesterday, temperature-wise. Yesterday we got up to, I'll give it to you in Fahrenheit, 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Where did we just buy this? Today it's only 88 degrees Fahrenheit, but it feels hotter because of the humidity. Which was really fun walking around it this morning. Out and about looking at those classic cars in town and the stalls. Also got good food stalls. I was so upset because A, couldn't afford it, and B, these days my stomach can't handle it. But back in my heyday I would have bought something from every single one of them. Back in the day when I was able to make money, and I made good money actually, used to, not anymore. And could eat stuff without getting stomach problems. So, but it was even worse because I went with my son and his partner, and she's 6 months, 7 months, 6 months pregnant. Hang on, maybe 5, somewhere around there. Anyway, not ideal for walking around while you're pregnant. Daniel. Welcome, son. Philip, good to have you aboard. And that's not Alberto, is it? It's Umberto, apparently. Umberto? Is that what the period? Birds sit there trying to figure out the names. One of them comes going, Umberto? To the nurse, and the nurse went, instead of Berto, in Umberto. That was a sad joke, but don't expect much of this heat. Even my worst jokes are going to be worse than normal. Right, so we've got 343 trucks. We've still got a long way to go to hit that 355 mark, aren't we? Limit. Let's get back out on the road. We're in crash cam. I'll jump on right now. We're away again. So how many drivers did I say we're at? 340 something? 43? So 12 away. Are we going to get that 12 in the stream? Oh god, I found a bit of Subway. I had Subway for lunch. First time in a long time. The Meatball Melt Subway. Meatball Melt Subway. No, Sub. I said it again because I realised I said Subway when it's actually a sub. Subway's a place, isn't it? Excuse me? Who did I hit? No clue who I hit. Toll booth coming up. Whew, it's getting hotter again. I've shut all the windows.
Please watch the speed.
I'll follow that truck. Oh, that's some interesting texture. Oh, that. Whoa. That was not pleasant. That made me feel a bit woozy. Oh, I do have to pay. And, you guys saw that hopefully, did you? The texture, the road texture and all that shaking. There it is again. Oh, that's just... triggering. There. Don't worry, love, it'll be 80 again very soon. $36 hours, 37 hours to go. It's a hell of a trip, really think about it. I'm driving 14 hours a day. So we've still got over 2 days of driving to go. Oh, I just saw it. Truck dealer. Let's get these out. quick as possible so I can get back into driving. Jeez, it's almost filled up. Dominic. Just didn't know if I was in the lane or not. I had to count the tyre tracks and I was like, I'm on an odd number there. 2, 4, I'm on 5 and 6, that's what I need to be, not on 4 and 5. Where the heck is the snow? Apart from on the ground, but I'm talking about the one that falls out of the sky. I would have thought we would have got some by now. In fact, I was sort of banking on it being there when we woke up. What do we got up here? We've got a helicopter. To do that. Can I make it? Can I make it? Am I gonna? No, 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 no! I'll put my hand up on that one. I could have said, well, you know what? It was all a bit hard to see because of where the tyre tracks were, but I actually saw that there were, even though off the motorway on there was only 2 and then it turned into 4, I actually saw the 4 before I turned off, so I knew that
please mind speed.
I should have been over on the left a bit. Go up, thank you. So that one was on me. Oh no, it's a rarity. That I'll admit that, but there's a good reason as to why I finished that coffee, as to why I did put my hand up on that, because that time it was actually my fault, otherwise it never is. Boiling hot water. Oh, the sun, see, that's what I told you, after the rain we got the sun, which I didn't want, so the sun's coming out now, so we've got really bad UV rays down here, same with Australia, that's why we've got really bad skin cancer rates, melanoma rates, whatever it is, and it's going to evaporate all that water, and it's just going to become unbearably humid. Which it already was, but even worse. Now I want to open some windows, but I'm just worried that it'll rain again. And I mean, I can open up the ones in my kitchen over there, let me get straight ahead of me, that's fine, the rain won't come in that way. Which is weird actually, I thought it would have. Because unlike winter, the wind in summer comes from a different direction. In winter it always comes from that direction, so it will always rain inside my bedroom if I leave the windows open. Otherwise, generally during summertime, the rain goes that way, and I can leave the ones in my bedroom open. It'd be nice to have them all open so I can try and dry my bed out, but the problem is, like I said, it's supposed to rain all day, so I could be playing Zumba chair, getting up, getting down, getting up, getting down, running over, shut a window back, sit down, get up, run, shut window, sit down, get up, run over, open a window, sit down. So what I'll do is, about half an hour, I have my break, I'll make a decision then. And have a look outside and see what the sky looks like. Sweden, I believe. Or Finland, one of the two. The one, whatever one's on the right hand side. Yeah, I'll make it easy for you. There we go. And that's Finland, isn't it, this side? And that's Sweden. That's Finland, and that's the other one, which the name escapes me right now for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. Norway, isn't it? That's Norway, I think. Don't ask me, it's too hot. Yeah, it was, it's 133,000. It's the best price per K out of all of them. So nice long one, which potentially might be the only delivery we do this stream. I will look at finishing it for the best I can because of the heat and how uncomfortable it is. The humidity is so bad, a lot of my effort's going into keeping my eyes open. Because they're very heavy and it's not because I'm tired. And you'll see, every now and then I get a very, well, I would say an empty look in my face and my eyes, very empty, like no one's home, but that's normal. But shall we say, like also the lights are off at the same time. You want me to leave some lights on to give the impression someone's there, living up there? I'll just zone out in this. But you're still not as bad as Auckland was, or Auckland is regularly. Otherwise I'll be struggling to breathe. I believe what I'm doing right here, by the way, is illegal in Europe. Driving in this lane. You're allowed to do it, I believe, if you're overtaking another truck, which I took a very, very long time to do, and that's only because he was actually doing the speed limit, so I'm doing 2 k's over, and technically I shouldn't have, but I don't know how many, I think most of the countries, I don't know if it's all the countries, but they've got to stay in the right hand lane. I know, I'm pretty sure in the US truckers can drive in whatever lane you like, which I think upsets a lot of you motorists out there. from what I've heard. From the huge amount of YouTube people who did reactions on the difference between American trucks and European trucks. So I think that's a good sample size to make the impression that the majority of the motoring community in the US are not happy with, will get very annoyed with trucks on the road. Driving next to each other, which they gave the impression that happens quite a bit. Going down a 2-lane road, and 2 trucks are right next to each other on each lane. You can't go past them. That money slowed down a bit. We had a good run in the first hour of the stream, and the frequencies died down a bit. A bit of a stiff neck. God, it's unbearable, guys. This is not used to it. So that was one of the good things about moving down here from Auckland. There was no humidity. Auckland's a joke. Not saying it's the worst in the world. I know there's other places just as bad, but humidity is humidity, and really bad humidity is really bad humidity. And this is not like I remember in Auckland. Auckland was really bad. I'll give you an example, right? I did a holiday at the top of the South Island one year during summer. Beautiful. And he hates, who doesn't? And while I was away, it was 40 degrees Celsius every day, pretty much. Occasionally it would be like high 30s, 30, 37, 38, mostly 40, a little bit over 40. But it was pure heat. And to give you, for guys in the US, I think 40 is about 100 Fahrenheit. Considering 37 was 98 Fahrenheit, I believe. Or 97 Fahrenheit. 104. And I was out in this every day. It didn't feel hot to me, because for some reason dry heat, the heat like that, I don't feel it. It feels nice. It doesn't feel cold and it doesn't feel hot, it just feels nice. I don't know why. So then we went back to Auckland. As soon as we drive into Auckland, the start of Auckland, which is the Bombay Hills. It's the start of Auckland. You've got the Bombay Hills, and then, which is still more rural. Then slowly you get into all the areas coming up, which is more the suburbs and that. Auckland's actually quite spread out. Mind you, I've got no other cities to compare it to, because I really haven't been to any other cities around the world with a lot more, you know, population. More population than we have in this country. But anyway, as soon as I had it, it was 20, I remember that day it was 23 degrees and it was horrible. As soon as I went, I slumped down, I felt like I do now, sort of, and it felt hot. Hotter than the 40-degree heat. That's the one thing I don't miss about Auckland. Not missing it now because it's humid as heck. really weird thing about when we were there, I don't know if it was a regular thing or it happened. It's just that every day it was a beautiful sunny day, the temperature, right? And 10 o'clock at night, pretty much like clockwork, 10, 11 o'clock, it would bucket down and rain all night long, right? Well, at least until I fell asleep. But I'm pretty sure he woke up, go to the toilet during the night, it was still raining. And then by the time he woke up at 6, 7 in the morning, it stopped raining. And it didn't rain the whole day. It was all beautiful and sunny, and then same again the next night. Which is probably why I was thinking, maybe that's why the South Island is so much greener, the water's so much clearer. Well, especially with the vegetation, because, g'day Mike, because it gets plenty of sunlight and plenty of water. Not only does it get water, it gets water for the best time for plants with no sun on it when it's not hot, because you've got plants in the garden, you don't water your garden in the middle of the day when it's hot, it's not good for the plants. Yeah, it does say rain does play, so made it in time. You did actually, yeah. Did make it in time. No. I might have to open up some windows. Holy moly, I just seen the money. It sort of snuck up on me because I thought it was going a bit slow. So let's buy this last one for this garage, obviously. Not the last truck ever. Yeah, so when I go and have my break, I'm going to open up those windows in the kitchen at the very least. If it rains again, I'm not going to shut them. If it comes down like it did before, we was picking up on my mic, I'm not going to shut them. You just have to put up with the rain sound, which actually sort of sounded a lot like the truck did, actually. Is ETS catching up? No, mate. Well, I don't know. As of last week, no. If you want an update, you know what to do. Exclamation mark ETS and exclamation mark ATS, and you know where they were at last week. ATS increasing its lead. Were you there last week, Mike? Were you there on the ATS one? I don't think you were you? I don't know. There's me trying to remember, knowing damn well I can't remember anything. In case you weren't, we ran out of drivers. We no longer have any drivers to hire. There's only 355 in the game, and we have 360 trucks. So 5 of them at the moment don't have drivers. And I'm also a little disappointed that we haven't had any snow. Yeah, you can have it. Just comes with a lot of humidity, mate. Like I said. I was hoping it would cool down, but we're still the same, 26 Celsius, which is 88 Fahrenheit for you guys in the US. And as I said, it feels a lot hotter today than when it was yesterday, which was 36 degrees, 37 degrees, which is 97 Fahrenheit. I think it was in my mum's backyard at near the thermometer, because she's got no wind and stuff, no shelter. It was 44. You never get the right temperatures anyway given to you. That's why we use to take the ones from the thermometer. Generally, whatever it says, you add 5 degrees. It's generally right, more correct. And the problem is they get to tell the temperatures that they get them from the airports, and the airports are cooler because the airports need windy places so planes take off. And wind brings cool. And the wind, funny enough, the wind's actually quite cool. We were walking around this morning looking at the classic cars. When we eventually did find a breezy place, and there was a nice coolness to the wind. However, I got my fan on right next to me here, and it still feels the same temperature because it's not cooling anything down, it's just moving one hot spot to a different place. Just moving the hotness around so it can, you know, share its awfulness evenly throughout my house. Saying that, I'm not sweating as much as I was at the beginning of the stream this time. What I was going to say is I'll say that, but for some reason I said let's say. As in, let's say that because it's not true, but we'll go with it, but it is true, so I'll say. It fits it better. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is what the heat does to me. Expect more of this, if it gets worse than this. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to see how much our next trailer is supposed to be so we know how much money we need. We might have enough now. Hang on, I'll get round this corner. And we'll go check it out, and if we've got enough we'll buy it now. I'll get that out of our hair. Alright, trailer purchase. I know exactly which one it is this time. It'll be that one, the 178 there. Let's carry on. Poop in my soup. Sounds I don't know what that sounds like actually. Don't know what to think of that. Ooh. Right, we'll wait until we get to 200,000. Mind you, while I was there I could have actually seen exactly how much we needed, but when we hit 200,000 then we'll do it. But that should be enough to do that trailer. I shouldn't be so casual driving the speeds. I was getting a bit relaxed because I haven't crashed yet. But I should be wary that I am driving around corners with a heavy truck and there's snow on the road. Decided to slow right down for that corner. Seriously, I'm barely keeping my eyes open. It's getting worse. Doing that right at the corner is not a good idea either too, is it? Oh, 70. Yeah, let's wrap your eyes when you just come into a corner. I believe they teach that in driving school, don't they? They cover that on the first day. When you come to a corner, it's always a good idea to rub your eyes. Well, I'll tell you what you missed, Causey. A very, very rare event happened earlier on in the stream. I was just driving down the road minding my own business. And then this thing came across my screen, right in front of me. Down in the bottom right there, underneath the GPS thing, and it said, a driver of mine brought in $50,000. Maybe I was hallucinating because of the heat. I don't even think I've seen that in ATS. A $50,000 one. Don't know what I drove over then. It grabbed me wheel a bit. Oh, I wish this wasn't so curvy. I'll jump out and get an outside view. I'll risk it. I'll risk it for a biscuit. Who's got a biscuit? I've risked it, so give me a biscuit. There we go. There's a postcard for you. Except for that weird green there, make no sense. All the snow fell down. Got too tired from holding itself up and decided to fall down. Which one's the drive on through? Is it this one? Drive straight through, don't stop. That's the one. Is that a UK or US style what? What is... Are we still in Italy? Are we just coming out of Italy now? Holy moly. Dominic there with his income from his very, very first delivery, 823 euros.
And then exit right. Exit right.
This is the right they were talking about, yeah. Okay, we're now in a country where the winter mod seems a bit more at home. Maybe I needed to go left of this. Of course there'd be a truck right behind me. The truck that I've just hit, right? That was very nice of him to back up. Actually, that's awesome. Let me just get in a cab for this one until we get through here. They don't need to inspect my pet toys. Oh. Let's have a look at the trailer we need. Well, let's not just look at it. Let's buy it, shall we? Oh, this has got to go a place where... So with double. So we'll go with that one. That's the default, we'll go with that one. Okay, what's that? 168,000. That's the problem, it can only go... Let's put it somewhere, I think maybe we did Oslo last time. Let's put it there. Because I think we've got quite a few in Hanover and quite a few in these three places, but stuff all anywhere else. Yes. So now we just need the 450,000. Actually, what's it in? Oh, really? But I normally have my break now, but since it's only 4.5 hours in game, so when we need to sleep, which will probably, we'll be definitely buying a garage after the sleep, that's for sure. Do you like how I said that with confidence? What does the game normally do when I do that? Prove me wrong.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
So what I'll do is we'll drive until it's 9 o'clock. We'll sleep. I'll leave you with the view, and I'll leave you with the vote. Right. Is that fog or is that actually going to snow? For those of you who are late, I'll just let you with this loud, I like it. It's grrr sound of the engine. Grrr, out of my way. Yeah, for those who are late, by the way, oh look, ski jump to the right there. We have 2 mods been added to both games. They're both the same mods. That's the reason why they've been added. I tested them out on my other profile that has the same mods as my competition profiles have. It actually has more mods, but all the mods I use here are also in those ones, and it worked fine with the little bit I played. It didn't seem to cause any issues, and since it didn't cause any issues on a couple of profiles that have more mods than I do on these ones, should be fine. And those mods, you will be able to see them, visually see them, both of them. And when you do, I'll point it out to you. Till then, I'm keeping it hush-hush. As if, like, you don't know they're there. As if I've never told you that I added 2 new mods. Actually, Causey would know what one of them are because it was his suggestion. By the way, Causey, yes, they work fine. Sort of, half work fine. Half I went, yeah, the other half I went, damn. I'm still using it. Oh, I see trucks right down Lake Pete's Pool in for it. Really? Oh, $1,500 fine. Jeez, where are we in? Finland? Or Sweden? Whichever one that finds you a percentage of how much you earn a year, which is a great idea, by the way. They should do that. All countries should do that. If you're unaware, I can't remember if it's Sweden or Finland or maybe Norway, I don't know, one of them. If you get pulled over for a speeding ticket, is this where I'm supposed to go? Doesn't say stop. I'll carry on. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, if you get pulled over and get a speeding fine, right, the fine is actually a percentage of your yearly earnings. I can't remember what that percentage is. Let's say, for argument's sake, it's 5%. So if you make $100,000 a year, your fine is 5% of $100,000. I don't think it'd be that high. And if you're poor and don't make much, 5% of buggeroo is hardly anything. Which makes sense. Let's be honest, because if you make $20 a week, losing $10 of it, which is not 5%, that's 50 obviously, but I'm just doing an example, that's worth just as much as you as someone who makes $100,000 a year and loses 50,000 of it. I know. Actually, still worse for the poor person, because, you know. But you know what I'm getting at, I'm sure. Oh, have I got an indicator on? I do too. Oh, we've never been there before. See, let's get a nice little night view. Look at that. Let's get a nice little night view and cause an accident all at the same time. Who says men can't multitask? That scared me a bit. What's going on here?
Caution. Please mind the speed.
Oh, Germany. That's what's going on here. Give me, think. Please try. I am on the right side. What are you on about? I was following the arrows. This has all changed. I've never seen this. Am I right? Anyone know? I don't remember this. I suppose it came with the Austrian rework, did it? What was the question mark for? Sorry, I missed that, Causey. 5 minutes ago, by the way. That's the reason why I don't know what the question mark's for. Because I looked over and saw it, because I just asked about the rework. And I was going to go, oh, do you mean you don't know? Or what are you talking about? It's always been like this. Then I saw the time. You've probably forgotten what it was as well. Just keep an eye on chat. That's the problem with not having the cell phone going anymore. Having the three options. The chat. Slow down, slow down, slow down a bit. Oh, look at that. 36. Just trying to confuse me, Mike. Should be pretty easy to do at the moment.
Keep right, and then keep right.
There's that thing again. Okay, this is going to confuse me a bit. Keep right and keep right. Keep right and keep right. There we go.
And then turn right.
Of course, there's that icon again. It looks like an elevator or something. It's at the same place. No, I don't think we've been here. You wouldn't know? You wouldn't know if this is the same place? I know you don't know what the icon is because we discussed that last week. Because that's when I first saw it. I think you first saw it then too. Why hasn't it snowed yet? I'm disappointed actually. Considering the percentage the rain probability is at. We had it less than that, less than the 35 or whatever it is we've got it on now. Before, and it was too much for us. It rained too often. Actually, I'm wondering. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. We'll see how we get on. I might have a theory as to why we haven't had any snow. Anyway, we need to find a place to stay for the night. Oh, accident! Oh. And another one! That caught me off guard. And I say the way the AI reacted, we'll call them the locals. It catches a lot of new people to this area out, apparently, because they stopped rather quickly for me. They knew what was happening. Okay, how far away is the next? Ooh. Oh, okay. That's annoying. And unusual.
And then exit right.
There's no place to park, let alone a gas station. For quite a while. At this rate, by the time we actually find a place, that'll be 3 o'clock, and there's no point in me having my break, but I need a break, I need to get water, I need to get around, I need to open some windows. I need to throw some cold water in my face. It's all me. I'm trying to, I've got my foot on the brake, DPS, but it doesn't want to slow down too well. We're in Germany, eh? This all looks different to me. Admittedly, I can't see everything because it's not time, but it just the road layout that I don't remember this. We've never been this way in our profile, apparently. Or we have, and it's had a rework since. There we go. Just getting the cab view. Yeah. Hey, what if it isn't snowing in the morning? I'll be a bit concerned. I'll tell you what my theory is as to why. I also need fuel. What should we do first? Fuel? Yeah, fuel, then sleep. So, get ready to vote while I'm gone. My 5-minute break. We'll be voting for, obviously, where our next garage is going to be. We've already added one to the... Have we only bought the one garage so far? I thought we bought more than that. Anyway, we bought one in the middle of Europe. why did I think we bought 2? Can anyone tell me? I mean, if I don't know why I think things, how the heck are you guys going to know why I think things? Let me get rid of that.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
We're on the route that you're showing me,
Go
GPS. No need to find a new one. I'm surprised we didn't actually make the 430 grand we needed. Mine that pole. Don't roll onto that pole. Thank you. Let's take it out of gear. Let's put a handbrake on. Let's hit the old button there. Let's sleep and see how much money we get. We're at almost 400,000. How much we're getting overnight? 400,000. So that hasn't changed, has it? Damn it. Anyway, let's run through it and then I'll leave you with this. It's not raining. It's not snowing. I put the new mod I put on, Causey gave to me, suggested to me, and it's to go with the winter mod where, you know, when we were playing it last week when it snowed, it looks suspiciously like rain, which it never used to actually. I remember it looking like snow. It used to look like snow and not rain. It also sounds like it's raining too. This mod changed it to snow, which it did. Unfortunately, it still sounded like rain, and it's supposed to be a mod. Well, it gave me the impression it not only changed the rain to snowflakes, and that's the reason when I saw it actually happen is the reason why I thought, oh, hang on a second, the mod used to do that anyway. Why doesn't it do it anymore? I don't know. But it still sounded like rain, which was a bit of a disappointment. It doesn't work well. Well, as I explained, it sort of works well one or the other. But I was driving around, right, and waiting for it to snow, and it didn't. So I ended up using the console command to make it snow. Now, we would have normally, at the percentage that we're on, which is I'm pretty sure 35%. 30%. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It would have snowed by now. The other one's on 35%. Because I have brutal graphics on there, which I set it to because that's what it suggests, and I took that off, put the winter one on. So I'm wondering if it stops it from snowing completely, which would be a bit of a pain if that's the case. So we'll carry on through this stream, and if it doesn't snow at all, I'm taking it off. And then next week see what happens. But if it doesn't snow, I'm going to leave it on with ATS because it's going to be a bit unfair because obviously when it snows, it changes the dynamic and the handling of the truck and more likely to crash. So I'll leave it on ATS because I got it for both. So that is one of the mods I added. The other mod you'll have to wait and see. You might see it today, you might have to wait until tomorrow. Well, you'll definitely see it tomorrow. Whether you'll see it today or not, I don't know. Anyway, let's run through this so I can go off and have my little break quickly. Garage manager. Okay, so vote away, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you're having a great weekend or a good day, whatever it is. It's Saturdays for me, and it's just some of you it's not. It's still sort of pre-weekend. Anyway, this is a part where you get to choose where we're going to have a new garage. Where, as in which part of the map, not exactly. Just roundabout. I do the exact bit, you do the roundabout bit. And that roundabout starts with the north of here, including Jersey. No, we won't. We'll do it. So it's United Kingdom all the way. Denmark is up, Lithuania, and up. That, all that there, including Iceland, Faroe Islands, nowhere near Egypt. is 1. Put 1 into chat if you want us to go there. If you want the rest of Europe, put 2. If you want the Middle East, press 3. Well, yeah, well, put 3 into chat. Anyway, let's get back out, and I'll leave you with a view while I go off and have my break. You can get to see the sun rise in the next hour, to be honest. But I'll leave you. Let's I'm zoomed out as far as I can be. Yeah, all right. Let's leave you with some sort of view. There we go. That might be a better view. You get the truck and everything. All right, you vote away, and when we come back, we'll find out where we're going to go. I'm going to have a break. I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Yeah, after voting, go and have a walk around as well. Get the blood flowing, go get yourself a drink and stuff, and we'll meet back here. See you soon. Rightio. That's not here. Oh, that's going to go sliding back. Let me just move a bit of a movement. That'll... doesn't work. Move it about a bit. Hit the brake. There we go. Okay, one. Let's get this done. I went and opened up some windows. Checked my bed to see if it was still soaked. For those guys who laid, it rained earlier and I didn't hear it. Even though it was coming through on the microphone, I didn't hear it. And my bed got wet and it's dry now. Fantastic. We did buy the trailer, didn't we? So we just got to buy the garage and the truck. Or trucks. One. Okay, I'm going to go... Where am I going to go? Let's go here. And we've got two in there as well. Oh, did I? I got a funny feeling I didn't. Set it to private. No, I didn't. That was lucky. The other one's still all being used. There they are. Anyway, what I found on my travels around my house, aka the box, the cardboard box, that where I'm sitting is the hottest place in all of this house. By a long shot. Fairy pirate, hello! Because of course, yeah, probably because the PC's right next to me. And also, I've been sitting here debating, I'm going, it's so hot, maybe I should turn up my fan. No, I want to save power, because I'm very particular like that. And then I realised as I got up, I go, you know, I can put it on full because I've got free power until 5 o'clock. Today and till tomorrow. Between 9 and 5 on Saturday and Sundays, my power's free. So I can turn everything up to 11. Anyway, welcome, Perry. How was your stream, mate? We get a shout out for Perry. Perry Pirate, please. If you've never gone and watched him, please go watch him. He's adequate. He's an adequate swimmer. If you've really got nothing better to do, he'll do it. No, he's brilliant. I enjoy his streams. I sit and live and enjoy it. And he also does trucking sims as well as GeoGuessr, if you like your GeoGuessrs. That's not what we were. Oh, I've got to upgrade this too. Thank you, Causey. It's 10 Fahrenheit. Well, it's sorry, no, that was yesterday, 97 Fahrenheit. It's 88 today for us, but the humidity makes it feel hotter than it was yesterday. Okay, we need to upgrade that garage. No, we don't have enough for another one. All right, let's get some drivers into it. Getting close to that 355 limit, which we hit last week on ATS. It's all the drivers that this game has. For some bizarre reason, you only get 355 drivers, even though I think it was ETS that Causey mentioned you have over 600 garages. Which you times that by 5, and that's how many drivers you really need. Is that all the drivers I hired? I wasn't paying attention. That's not like me, is it? I'm always on to that's it. You know, let's hire him now because we're not that far off from another truck anyway. Stuff it. Let's be prepared for once, shall we? Yeah, it's minus 12, yeah. Dave was saying he was minus 22 the other day, Celsius. They had a polar vortex come through. Alright, let's carry on. disappointed that we don't have any snow. I was sort of contemplating asking you guys, should I add the snow in? I don't know if it'll stop or how long. If I do it, I just got to remember to do it tomorrow. Or should I just leave it just in case it does snow? What do you reckon? I mean, Causey said add it in. It should have snowed a couple of times already, but it hasn't. I think it's got something to do with that that mod. Anyone else with an opinion? Add the snow in or not? Actually, I can't do it while I'm driving. I mean, the whole point is have the snow. But I also want to know if it... No, I won't add it in, actually. I won't add it in. Because it might do it. It might still do it. Maybe it's just an anomaly. I mean, I'm only assuming it would snow. I've got no proof that if I didn't have that mod on, that this is not how it would have been anyway. I mean, at 30%, you realise that because it's set in days and stuff. I'm guessing that would be like 30% of the year will be raining. Which is not much when you think about it. It's 70% of the year. So what's that? 365 days a year. 10% of that is what? 36. There we go, we've got enough for another truck straight away. So 36 days times that by 3. 72, 108 days and 300 and whatever. You have no idea how the slider actually works. Yeah, I'm only assuming, dude. A 30% chance of rain, or which I don't think that makes as much sense as, you know, 30% over a certain amount of time. And I assume a year. We've still got 21 hours left on this delivery. Actually, what's the 45 hours? So we've got one more seat to go. Where's my water? So I hope you're not disappointed that I haven't added the snow in. I just thought, you know, just in case.
And then exit right.
If it does actually end up snowing. And I suppose if it doesn't, then I know for sure, because we know definitely it would snow at least once during the stream. Which would be a shame. Though I wouldn't understand why, but then again, it's PCs, it's programming, it's, you know, all that. You never know, but I just don't know. I don't know why that mod would have an effect on whether it's snow or not. As far as I know, it just changes the look of the rain to snowflakes. Which again, the mod used to do that. I'd say it looks promising, but I'm not holding my breath. It's probably just fog. Window wipers would have gone by now. Oh no, they wouldn't actually. They're on automatic. They tend to not start until it really starts raining. I forgot to splash some cold water on my face. Whew, seriously. Yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't open up the windows to my behind me to get the actual air flow right through the house. Just in case I have the same thing again if it starts to rain, because it was forecast to rain all day. All day. In fact, all week. And it rained for what, 10 minutes? Admittedly, there was about an hour's worth of rain that came down in that 10 minutes, but still. Which was good actually, because I managed to get some washing done today. I put it out this morning. By the time I got home, also it was great because I planned to go out with my son and his partner this morning. We went, for those that don't know, and they've got a classic car thing going on in town. So some of the main street was blocked up and all the cars were parked there. And had a look at some classic cars and some not so classic cars. It's a hell of a lot of Minis and Volkswagens, Beetles, old V-dub Beetles. There was quite a few Chevys, there was quite a few Oldsmobiles. Some really nice paint jobs as well. There was some cars I've got, there was old Model T Ford there as well, and some real old Chevys and a couple of Chryslers, including the General Lee. No, actually the General Lee, just the Model Chrysler. Yeah, Model Chrysler, I can't forget what it was called. Impalas there, and Chevy Impalas, and real nice. And old school motorbikes too, the Triumph, some Royal, what are they called? I forgot the name. Royal Enfields. There's even an old Triumph car there as well. Old Triumph car. Some of you guys in America might have known Triumph motorbikes, but Triumphs used to do cars, actually the same one. You said that Triumph 2C, which means twin carb, stood for twin carb. And a neighbour who was a fan of them, he had a Triumph PI. Actually, the correct thing was it was a Triumph 2500 2C. TC, sorry, that's right, we used to call it the Top Cat. And he used to have the 2500 PI. 2500 was the CC engine. I think there were 6 cylinders, remember rightly. And his PI meant fuel injection. Apparently, fuel starts with the letter P. Yeah, there was, Dodge Charger was the Chrysler Charger. That's right, it's Charger. Is it? No, it's not Charger. Was it Charger? Charger is slightly different, wasn't it? Shape. Can't remember. I love the Dukes Hazards. I used to watch that religiously.
Keep left.
And there was, not so many. There's quite a few old Jags. There was an E-Type Jag there. It was amazing what was there, actually. I was very surprised. There was some Japanese, it was old Subaru. Geez, I'm getting influenced by you Americans. The old Subaru wagon. 69 Dodge Charger, okay. I had a friend who used to own a Charger. Yeah, there was also an old school, I've forgotten about them, the original old school, like 1980s Honda Civics. The tiny little things. There's Morris Minors there, which is more British. You guys in America, I'm pretty sure you don't know what they are. Ford Escorts, Ford Cortinas, which I used to have one, Ford Cortina. There was an R32 Nissan Skyline, which I used to own. Best car I ever owned. I had it in midnight, or not midnight green, no, what was it? It was a green colour anyway. It was rare for the Skylines. I had the M-Spec version, which had the Godzilla braking system in it. Which the brake pads were cheaper than the other Skyline versions. Oh, I love that car. Geez, that had some car. I owned some V8s in my life. I had some V8s. I loved my V8s, but that with the exhaust system I put on it sounded like a V8, but boy did it perform. I also chipped it as well. I doubled the turbo boost on it from 7 pounds to 14 pounds. And boy did they handle. For a two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, they handled amazingly. Those cars are rare in the US, what, the Skylines? Yeah, if you're talking about them, I believe you guys didn't get them until the 34s. I don't think they started bringing them into the US until the R34 version. Which were ugly. Not the Godzilla. I loved the shape of the Godzilla. The one I hated the most was the R33. Especially in the car. The Godzilla was a lot better looking than the normal sedans. Or saloons, whatever they were. By a long shot. They were ugly, those R33s. R32s were a lot more nicer. The R32 was a better Godzilla too, a better handling Godzilla. That was the one that got banned from Bathurst, which is a big race down here in, well, this part of the world, an Australian race with Bathurst. Because they keep beating all the V8s and stuff. They banned them. First what they did, I'm gonna, itchy nose. First what they did was because they were winning all the time, they made them put weights, iron plates in them to weigh them down a bit more. Make them a little heavier, and they still keep winning, so they banned them. And then that just became a battle between Holdens and Fords, the Super V8 Holden, which is great cars that no longer exist, but it was actually part of Chevy. They had the Chevy motors in them, the 350s and stuff like that, but they were made better than, and this is not opinion, this is fact. This is not hating on the Americans, this is just fact. They were made way better than American Chevys. They handled better, they had more power and stuff like that. In fact, they Chevy ended up getting them making, you'll know them, I think that there was a certain Chevy that came out, which was that they were actually made in Australia by the Holden companies, and then Chevy shut them down because they couldn't afford to keep them going. Oh, there we go. But the race was between them and Ford, so you had a Chevy Ford basically competition, the Super V8s. And the Bathurst is a track, and they used to have the Bathurst 1000. They still do, but they have them with other cars now. What are we doing by now? And it's a race around a mountain, up a mountain panorama. And it's huge. It's a big event, and it's called the 1000 because it's a 1,000 kilometre race. So it goes pretty much all day. You have two drivers for the one car, and they swap after a certain amount of time. So when did we last... Oh, we brought it up here. Yeah, I think it was the SS. It's the same shape as the Holden and everything like that. I think it was the Monaro as well. Which you had down here anyway, Holden Monaro, but they were mainly named Commodore. You had the Commodore, you had the Calais, the Commodore SS, the Super Sports. There was a few others as well. The Statesman, which I think you guys had that as well. The Caprice. I definitely know there was a Chevy Caprice because I had a friend's father who owned one, and I loved that car. That was a great car. Right, so we need to know what the budget is for the next trailer, which is easy peasy. It'll be cheap because we're going to the Crown now, and it's 49,000. So we need roughly about 480,000. Yeah, it'd be disappointing if it doesn't snow. And I'm just wondering, back to that mod, I'm just wondering, I placed it up the top of the mod list order. Actually, I put it underneath the background stuff, but above sound fixes, because that's where the modder had a picture of this mod. She's got more than one. He's got one to do with rain as well, improved rain or something. And that's where his were. His were right up the top. But I wonder if I put it under sound fixes. Should I do that now? I mean, it doesn't hurt to move it, does it? All I'll do is crash the game if it doesn't work properly. But then again, it might fix it. It might need to actually be under there. Should I quickly do that? Should I? Let me know. Should I quickly jump out and move it down? I was going to say I can't make it any worse. I mean, it'll crash. Well, no, but that's not really worse, is it? It's just, okay, let's put it back to where it was. Okay, no opinion, that's alright. We'll carry on. Not a problem. Oh, actually, that's telling me...
Keep
no,
right,
no. Keep
and
right.
then exit right. Exit right. Caution. Please mind the speed limit. Keep right, and then exit right.
See, I might make an executive decision and do it anyway. Because it's piqued my curiosity. And when I get curious, I have to know. It'll bug me until I don't. Well, until I do. No. This is a good straight. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to go exit. We're going to go to launch pad. Yes. And this won't give away the other mod I've got either. Because you won't see that. That's way down the list. So that's under graphics. What else is under graphics? Let's decrease it. Actually, let's put it right just above. Well, maybe that's the problem. No, we'll put it there. See what happens. Looks like I did give away the other mod. Oh, that's blooming itchy. Didn't think about that. Did you guys see it? Did you spot it? Look at that, that's a lovely picture, isn't it? Pro mods, it takes forever to load. Forever, see? That's not what I want. I just want. Don't come all the way down. Don't come. No. Just show me what I want to know. Oh, there it is. Building lights. Confusing me there. Building lights. What building lights? Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Look, she's in agreement. Get in the other lane before the traffic turns up. Where? Hang on, do I see something different already? I see clouds. It was just blue skies, wasn't it? Or was that my imagination? Was I not paying attention? But I thought it was all blue skies everywhere we went. Did the modder set me wrong with the mod placement order? Clouds. So you saw the same thing. I'm not the only one. Causey, you noticed that there were no clouds. There was no clouds, was it? It was all just blue sky. How weird is that if that's the case? Ooh, and it might snow. Because I just noticed something else. The car beside me's got its lights on.
And then turn right.
They normally turn them on just before it's about to get dark from snow or from rain.
Turn right.
Because it's 1 o'clock. In that case, we might get the sound to work. I assume this comes with a sound because it's got a sound icon on it.
Caution.
Anyway, I might be getting my hopes up here. Better not, eh? The more the hope, the bigger the disappointment. The cloud thing, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention, but when I did like look at the sky and that to see what it looked like, each time it was, especially in the morning, it seemed very, very blue sky. And that was the same when I tested it too. It was blue sky, which I thought was weird. And then I had a sleep and I woke up and then I saw clouds in my rear vision mirror. Ahead of me it was all clear, but in the rear vision mirror I went, oh okay, there is clouds. And that's when, after that delivery that I was doing the delivery, that's when I decided, well, I haven't had any snow, I want to know it works because I want to jump out and do some of the Christmas events. And I added the snow in. Now, I've forgotten, are we actually buying more trucks or are we buying a trailer? We did check the price for a trailer, wasn't it? We were saving up, what were we saving up for? About 480,000, wasn't it? I've forgotten. Oh, training again. Nice. I think that's what we're doing. Even the lighting, like outside here. I'm talking about the game now. Out here it's dark, hence the reason why the lighting's a bit different, because I've got the light in front of me. I've changed it to the brighter white, and I've got the curtain right next to me wide open. That's why it looks like on one side I'm angel-like, and the other side I'm on the dark side of the moon. $28,000. But in game it also doesn't look as bright outside. It looks a little darkish. Well, less bright, shall we say. Right, welcome to wherever this may be. So I'm guessing after our sleep we'll have about 7 hours left in our drive. I've forgotten how many trucks we've got. Just wondering how much closer we are to the 355 limit. Gregory. Not good enough. How much have he cost me? Fuel maintenance costs. Okay. Does the maintenance cost? Here's the thing, right? We've got the new repair system. Oh, hang on now. I looked at some of the trucks and it looked like you can repair them, but maybe, whoa, maybe it's a, felt a little funny then. Maybe it's a restoration thing and that maintenance cost is all included in repairs and stuff. Don't know, I have to have a look at it in one of my other profiles, maybe explore deeper into the realm. of the new repair mechanics, which we haven't really done. Well, we did an ATS last week because... Well, we didn't really. I crashed. I had a big crash in ATS last week.
Keep left.
But I think it was only 4% damage and it was only to the tyres, despite how I jackknifed a doubles trailer. And it actually got stuck and had to be towed to the nearest garage 7 hours away. And that was at the beginning of the trip. And it was all the Winter's mod's fault. Nothing to do with my brilliant driving ability that we all know is flawless. No debate there. So naturally, it was something's fault,
right.
And at that stage it was the
right.
winter mod's fault. Don't know what I was trying to say there. Winter's fault. Though some people disagreed, but
Caution.
they reckon they had
Please
proof.
mind speed.
I didn't
Keep
see
right,
it.
and then exit right.
It totally wasn't because you just was bloody exit. Yes, I won't debate that.
Exit.
I did
right.
miss the exit. Only because I didn't see any tyre tracks. That's what I'm sticking with. If I did it again, then yeah, totally my fault, because now I know there's no tyre tracks on those off-ramps.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Well, that's what I'm sticking. Oh, hello. We're already at the ferry.
Turn left.
Can we stop? Can we stop? No, let's just carry on, eh, apparently. There's no need to bring that up. I mean, you know, everyone believes me. Cauzy. You don't need to. They don't need confirmation of what I'm saying is true. You know, feel free to delete it. Anyone new to the stream, by the way, welcome to Jimmy Delusional J's stream. Glad to have you with us.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Did I say delusional? I mean Jimmy JJ's stream, sorry. Slip of the tongue. Accidental. It's not what I meant at all.
Exit now.
Now, okay, thank you. Mind you, it's quite clear. If I look at the GPS map properly, it was quite clear that was the exit I needed to take, wasn't it? This is all new too. Although I think we've been here before and I've met... Was it me or did that just fly up in the air, the brown car? Did someone just try a pet detective way of parking a vehicle and got it all wrong? Mapped up, we have seen crazy stuff. Actually, remember the time? It was a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure it was ETS. We just had a... Was it caravan? Or maybe it was ETS. I'm pretty sure it was ETS. Just come out of the sky. Just straight down Vadum from the sky. And my theory was we heard a train go past. I think it was ATS, actually. And the theory we came up with was the only thing we could think, that it got hit by the train, which it was the train was a fair way away from us, but the train hit it, and it yeah, that's where it ended up, just in front of us, and we're at a T-junction, I think, with set lights, wasn't it? Maybe it was ATS, but we literally thought that's what happened. We weren't saying, oh, we're going to say this is what happened, because we're generally trying to figure out how it got there, and that's because we heard the train horn. Well, I think it was me came up with a theory, you know, because I always come up with such sound and logical theories. It has to be me. But yeah, that's what happened. We've had some, yeah, you're right, we've had some crazy stuff happen. I suppose one thing about this, once we finish today's stream, we're halfway through, well, tomorrow really, but I will say it now, we're halfway through the ETS streams of the winter mod. So that means after this one, there's only 2 more ETS winter mod ones to go, and then we're into convoy mode, which I'm very much looking forward to. Very much looking forward to. I'll be buying a pair of scissors. God, those trailers are weird, aren't they? Actually, years ago, insurance companies released figures of crashes and stuff. The most crashed cars, well, the cars that had the most crashes were red cars. Which I thought was interesting. Why red cars? I mean, admittedly, the amount of people you see just drive through red lights, maybe it's something to do with the colour. It can be believable, but it's interesting that, yeah. And I don't mean like that people crash the car, it was the most crashed into car. It was a red colour car. Right, I'll just double check when we need to go, even though there's probably just one option. Can we not, is there not one out to... I tell you what, if we can go here instead of there, mind you, that'll take longer, won't it? That's a short trip. That'll be a. We'll see. We'll see the time difference. Let's put a thing there. 4 hours. Yeah, but does that include the ferry ride? So what we've got? We've got either go to Gitzer or to Trellenborg. Let's see what the options we've got. Oh, I have to reset that. Okay, so that's 1 hour drive. That's 5 hours. So that's longer. I'm going to do it. Because I think it's roughly about the same, because you've got to consider all the different changes in bits and pieces. Just blending them more. Oh, you found it? It's 8:58 p.m. Question is, do I sleep? It's 9 o'clock. It's the same day though. Yeah, we'll sleep. We'll sleep. Got 10 hours and 52 minutes to go. Oh, okay, maybe I sort of ruined it for myself. I didn't account for that. I've just
Turn
made
left.
the trip longer for myself. Because it should have been... Oh, hang on. No, I've got to clear the route first. Let's find a place to sleep. Back where we were. I'm just going to get lazy here. Let's go back to where we were. This can't be bothered putting the window down. I suppose I shouldn't be so lazy. Come on. I'm assuming this is where we can sleep. There we go. Alright. Put the window back up. Handbrake on for the moment. Okay, before we sleep, because we'll get the trucks out on the road. Oh, I suppose we better vote. So, you know the deal. Let me go back to the map view. So, north of the border, this border here, UK up, Denmark, Sweden all there, Lithuania and up. If you want a garage somewhere around that area, all the way up there, including Iceland and stuff, type 1 into chat. The rest of Europe is 2, and the Middle East is 3. I'll give you guys 30 seconds starting now. So 1, 2 or 3, where would you like to go? We've got 2 for 2. Oh, I just look at the Doubtful Triumph here, Dancing Banana. I remember that. I was like, why is it named that? Right, time up. Okay. So we're doing another one in the middle. We went there last time. That was the first one we bought this stream. Where are we going to go? We'll go... Ooh, good question. Good question. Let's go to Bulkhead. Let's go somewhere in the Balkans. I've actually lost track of what garage we've got to go to next after we... Let's go to that one. Go to next after the one we started today. I know that was one of them, but there's many more before that one, I think. Alright, let's upgrade that quickly. Where was that one I just bought down there? I better buy the trailer as well. We haven't bought the trailer, have we? It's that one there, the box liner. Custom configuration. Actually, I might have screwed this. You guys are seeing what I'm doing. Huh. Well, they should know better not to knock anyway. And if they don't know, then there's no one I know, and therefore no one I want to talk to. But the rest of them should know I'm busy. Okay, if that's this will be the second time around, so we'll be grabbing that one there, which is the same price. Confirm that. And we shall purchase that, and that goes, where does that go, by the way? It's here, isn't it? That was the last one we bought. I hope. Can't remember. I think that was it. We got 2 there. Yeah, it's that one there, isn't it? Make private. Let's see if any of the other ones have finished. Didn't I just make you private? Which one did I just make private? Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, there was one. The one that I forgot the other day, which I think was that one the other week. I forgot to make that private, so that's, yeah, so we're just back to the remaining 4 we need. Okay, truck dealer, yeah, so we've got enough for 1 truck. Let's buy that now, so it can be out and about while we're sleeping, bringing us in some money with a bit of luck. There, is that it? Yes, that was a good guess. I only just bought it 2 seconds ago, so, you know, it's not like I'd forget. Right, just out of curiosity. Yeah, me forget, nah. Never. You can't forget something you never remember. $71 truck count 4 more drivers to go. 4 more drivers to go. Right, let's sleep. Might get there 4 more drivers right now. This is, I was hoping we'd actually get this done and still get a chance to do a small delivery in, but I'm actually going to go past the 4 o'clock mark. Especially now I didn't really think about this plan. I thought it would all be the same, but no. I think I screwed myself there. Made it longer than it should be. Buy online. How many we get? We've got 4 of them. I do believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. We're back to saving up for a garage. Rightio. We might be able to afford the trailer now too. So let's get the last of these drivers. Okay, that's interesting. There we go. All used up.
Ready to turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Alright, I'm getting out of the city. Oh, I thought you were going that way. Oh, it's not free for both of us, excellent. Oh, hang on, that's what I forgot to do. Uh-oh, I might have screwed myself here.
Drive safe.
That's dropped it down. Oh no, I'm all good. I think we can get into crash cam now. Right, since we don't have any drivers left, we don't have to worry about the budget. We're just, as we did with ATS last week, drive, and when we get to the end of the stream, we spend all our money then on what we need. Which will be a new garage, a trailer, and trucks. Backup trucks. Still no snow. I was hopeful the day before we were going to have snow. Might be a no-go on that mod.
Caution. Please watch the speed. At the roundabout, take the first.
We're not going to stop on time if he stops.
Exit now.
Heart was in mouth then, that's for sure. Heart was in my
Go
mouth.
straight on.
Oh, whoa! Too busy looking at the camera.
Get ready. Turn left.
Why isn't there any tyre tracks here? Does no one take that on-ramp? Well, no, you're the only person that's taken that on-ramp all day. We've had some okay amounts. What were 300? So we're currently, I mean, we've still got the end of this trip, but currently we're 5 drivers behind ATS. Well, we already know ATS is going to win this week, next week, the week after that, pretty much all the way up until the end of this competition. But I think it's whether or not the ATS is going to, it's by how much. So the interest is in if ATS is going to shrink the lead. And we're now currently 5 trucks behind ATS. If we end the stream on the same amount that ATS had the end of last stream, which is 360 trucks and 72 garages, I think that would be a good thing.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Going towards shrinking the lead. Mind you, if it did that every stream from now on, it could come down to the wire. Don't see it happening, but it could. You never know, this might turn into the 2014 America's Cup. Where New Zealand looked like it was going to win because it won the first how many races? I can't remember. I think New Zealand only needed one race to win the America's Cup, and then Oracle came back and won every single one and won the cup after that. So maybe ETS will do that. Maybe it's not going to happen, but hey, like I said, I like to, you know, have delusional hopes. But just maybe ETS will just slowly crawl its way back each week, and at the end of it, win by a nose here. Got to hype it up. Got to hype it up. It's 8 AM and it's still night time. Starting to lighten up now. We've got 6 hours to go, and when there's 1 hour left before we drop this off, then's when it's going to snow. Once again, no clouds in the sky. We've got ads, do we? Ad in progress. I think at the end of this stream I'm going to take that mod off, which is a bit of a shame. I just don't know why it's...
Please mind the speed.
It doesn't do it in...
Keep left.
the mod doesn't do it anymore. It's a bit of a disappointment. I'll make it rain after we finish this delivery. We won't go anywhere. I've got to figure out which garage we're going to next. I have no clue. We might need to vote for it as well, a new garage. We've had one up north, 2 in the middle today so far. I sort of think I know where we need to go next. I'm pretty sure there's one... Well, I know where one is. I might take guesses. I know, well, actually I know where 2 are. 2 garages we haven't visited. But I think there's like More like 5 of them at the moment we're having. Oh look, no clouds in the sky. It's not normal. Looks like we've got a bit of fog rolling in. Or morning mist. Well, some clouds there. It'd be really weird if we do, when we do ATS tomorrow, it does snow. It'd be really weird considering it's at the same spot. It's above everything, except for the map background. Oh, I've got to remember an ATS, not to zoom out the map. Yeah, I'm going to do it because it's crashing the game for some reason. All of a sudden. Which maybe the map background needs an update, and maybe I need to remember where I got that, because I don't think I got it from the Steam Workshop. I might have got it from the SES forums, because there's on the maps, US Maps one, where I used to get coast to coast and all that, but now they're on trucking mods. I can just go there. I think they get updated there quicker. Trucking mods, Trucky.io, Trucky.io, I believe it is. But on the SES forums, there's a page that tells you all the load orders for all the maps and that. But it also has the map backgrounds thing, I think, the one I'm using. Which is basically when I look in the map, for those that don't know, it's a mod, so when I go into the map, it shows all of Mexico and Canada, because I've got map mods for that. I've got a Canadian map mod and a Mexico map mod. So they all fit onto the map correctly, in theory. Every now and then you do come across some places that are in the water. On the map, that is. Obviously not in game, they're not in the water, but on the map they're situated in the sea. They've been Atlantified. Referring to Atlantis. In case you didn't get it. The reference that is. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I can either take it off. If it does do it tomorrow, Causey, I can spend a bit of time during the week playing around with the other. I'll take off the extra mods I've got on my other profile, so it has the exact same mods, and play around and see what happens. See if I can't get it to work. Then again, I also noticed that the other mod I got didn't seem to work on this, and I definitely tested on my ATS profile yesterday, the other day, and it was working. And I put that right at the bottom of the load order, and it was working, so... Which is a concern, because that one there will give an advantage to ATS if it doesn't work on here. If we use it, which I'm planning to use it tomorrow, Wasn't planning to use it today. I was planning to show you it today. I was planning to hope to show you it today. At the time where it was appropriate to show you it today. Which is now, by the way, but well, actually earlier. Look, 44 grand. And it doesn't appear to work on ETS as well. Which means I might actually have to take it off ATS and check it during the week to see if it will work, and then come back next week and see if it will work, because it'll be a handy mod to have. I'll tell you what the mod is at the end of this stream anyway. Regardless. Which is coming up soon. Because we're only 3 hours away, which is 9 minutes. Coming to the end of a bitterly disappointing stream for Causey and his resident scissors. Due to the lack of snowfall. Because of the lack of clouds. With the amount of snow on the road, I can only assume that it snowed after we fall asleep and stops just before we wake up. The mod might have a conflict with realistic rain as well. No, I just don't know why. It doesn't. I would assume those mods don't control when the rain comes. They're just changing the appearance of it. And it's above realistic rain. So with realistic rain, it just changed the appearance of what the rain looks like. The snow mod just changes the appearance of what the rain looks like when it should look like snow. That's the confusing thing. Why would it have an effect on the weather itself? Whether it rains, whether there's clouds? There's absolutely nothing. Nothing in the main screen, nothing on the side mirrors as far as clouds go, which is very bizarre. It's not normal. So we went in and we moved the mod, we came back in, we had clouds that day, but since then we went to sleep and woke up with no clouds. And that's 2 nights ago. So we've gone through 2 full in-game days with no clouds. Unless it needs to go under the winter mod. It needs to be loaded after the winter. Oh, I'll muck about with it during the week, see what I can come up with. Right, we're buying a new garage, aren't we? Unless there's a whole pile of money that comes in between now and delivery, even though we get, I think it's 133 for this. 131. 131 grand. We're not going to end the stream equal to where ATS finished last week. Because we need 5 trucks. We need the garage, the trailer and 5 trucks. And that alone would be over $1 million. So we'll probably get, I'm guessing, about 3 trucks. Maybe 4 if we're lucky, which is not too bad. It's a lot better than what we got right now. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, hang on, I know which garage we've got to go to next. Because it was handy that we were coming here, because the next garage is not that far away and it won't cost us much to travel to. So I know 3 garages we haven't been to. And I get the feeling there's going to be a few garages we won't be going to because I don't remember where we were. Mind you, I could always go back and watch the VODs on Twitch, or if they're not available on Twitch, I can always go back to my YouTube channel, which you can find by typing exclamation mark YouTube into chat, or on my about page, there's a link to that. And go watch them there. Because that's where I put them. On that channel. So they're still available after Twitch takes them down off the VODs. Just in case you're interested anyway. I forgot to pull something out for dinner, I realised. Don't know how, I was supposed to pull it out last night, and I normally do. Every time I go to make my dinner, I pull out dinner to Thor next. Ooh, Pirate! I think this is where, take a look, I think that's the Scania test track, Scania factory, I think that I told you about, and I think that's it there. That's the name of the place. So we're in, yeah, hang on, I'll bring up the map so you know where it is. So here, which is in Sweden. Actually, that's where we're coming to. The Scania, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a test track here somewhere. Maybe that's it there. That could be it there. Possibly. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to you, yeah, it's either on one of your streams or when we were doing one of your convy modes. Actually, probably one of your streams. So I haven't been on ETS with you, but well, maybe I just mentioned it. Anyway, it's up in Stockholm, yep. You can't see it. But I'm pretty sure that's the factory. So what's a YouTube video
Please watch the speed.
of this American guy, I can't remember, Barry something, in the name of the channel. Anyway, he's a big fan, he's become a big fan of Volvos. He went to Canada and bought one, brought it back into the US, and he does up trucks and stuff like that, but he went over and and had a look at all the trucks and took a few trucks around the test track. It's the first time apparently he'd driven in snow. Even though I'm pretty sure he came back, brought it back from Canada all the way down to, I can't remember where he is, Montana? No, further south than that. I can't remember where he's based now. In winter time.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, we've got clouds back. We'll get into
Right.
we'll get into this view while we're going around town for
Get
safety
ready
purposes.
to turn right. Turn right.
I didn't even bother to check to see if a car was coming, and the reason for that is because
Take the
I
second.
wasn't going to stop in time. I was struggling to stop then.
Exit.
Got to check
now.
that out. I ended up with a Renault as my first name. Oh, you got it! A Renault. Oh. What did you do to upset Causey? Because Causey would have warned you. He would have warned you about the pros and cons of a Renault.
Turn left.
Don't know. Well, I'll show you what happens when I bring snow at the end of this one. It depends what Renault you got. I mean, if you saw the first Renault I got in this competition, boy did I hate it. I was never a fan. I've driven Renaults in this game before and I didn't drive them for long. I absolutely hate it. But the next one I got, which was the newer model that they brought out, I think, if I remember rightly, because everyone will know, I actually quite liked that.
To turn right.
Plus I also had more money to put a decent engine and stuff, but I actually really I missed it. After I saw, got rid of it. Oh, that recruitment, well that's handy. I actually missed it. I can't remember what I got after it, but yeah, I missed it. Really missed it. And same with the new Man. Got the new Man. Man I didn't mind actually, but the new Man I loved that. Oh, when they brought out. Absolutely loved that truck. I loved it so much, if I had the money I would have bought the company. Who remembers those ads? I think it's from Remington Steel, wasn't it? The Razors Remington Steels? Whatever. I know there was also a TV show, Remington Steel, with Pierce Brosnan. Oh, haven't I? Is that the new one? The Type T, is it? T for terrific. Yeah, well, maybe I should redo that first one with money on another thing. Mind you, I do. I have in my main profile, I've got like one of every brand fully done up, but I might have to revisit them. Plus I've got to update it as well. Go through it. I'm going to straighten up a bit there. Give me a bit more room, as much room as I can get AMF. And Brittany. It's automatic. I went and put it into reverse as if it was a manual. It's an auto magic. It's a kind of auto magic. That's what the song would have been called if Queen was from the US. I've totally misjudged this, haven't I? Totally misjudged that. Oh no, I might be able to save it. Yep. Perfect. Couldn't get it any more straighter. Not with the angle I went at. Right, show results now. Continue. Right, let's mosey on over to that garage we need to go to, garage manager. Let's bring up the map view because I know where it is. It's that one. Travel for 1300. Right, we're here. So what I'll do, let's go and fill up quickly. While we're doing that, do you guys want to vote? We've done it enough today. You know which one you've got to do. If you're new here, I won't show you. Just pick between 1 and 3. So you know the deal. 1 if you want to go Northern Europe, including Iceland. 2 if you want to go the rest of Europe, and 3 for the Middle East. Give you guys 30 seconds starting now. 1, 2 or 3, where do you want the next goes? Just a reminder, we've got 1 up north today and 2 in the centre of Europe. None in the Middle East. But wherever you want to go, that's where we go. 1, 2 or 3. We've got 10 seconds left. Two votes for 1. Keep away from the Middle East. It's a little volatile down there, so we'll hang around. Right. Yeah, I might have gone past. I'm pretty sure it's set. There it is. You get snowflakes, which is what the mod used to do, but you still get the rain sound. Actually, it's a, oh no, that's not snowflakes either. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll have to test it. But again, why did it stop it from snowing? Oh, we'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. Anyway, let's buy some stuff. First off, let's buy a trailer. Got 70 trailers. Just make sure we've got 70 trailers. 71, yeah, that's good. Trailer. I believe it's the curtain solder this time. Custom. No, back out of this project quickly. Right, as it were. We're going double. Merry Christmas. Right, confirm that. Purchase that. Oh, look, we can stick it there. It's handy. I wonder if there's a single trailer there. Let's make that private and just look, there is okay, let's relocate that. Where was the last, down here wasn't it? There, I believe. That was the last one we bought. Okay, hopefully that stays private too. Right, okay, garage purchases next. And it was 1, so I'm going to go with, oh, actually, might as well go, got 2 in Finland. Oh, okay, Finland, Sweden, Norway's here. Right. Let's grab another one and let's go, is that the border? Is that all Norway there? That's Finland there, so Sweden. Let's go there. I'm assuming that's the border. Now need to upgrade that size. I can just get the the fuzzy mode even up. It does seem out of place, so. Funny enough though, we haven't, there's a one of these down here is one we haven't been to. One of our recent purchases. Pretty sure. So we're supposed to be going down there at some stage. Than that, we just got to buy the truck. So hang on, I'll let you know which one it is. Yeah. I knew that was one of the ones we had to go to. Right, truck dealers. Mercedes-Benz. Right, we've got enough for, what, just 2 trucks. Mind you, the trailer was quite a bit of money, wasn't it? I was hoping we could have at the very minimum 3. This disappointment. So we're still 3 trucks behind ATS, which is a damn shame. Damn shame. Right. Okay. Well, the other mod is I got extra drivers. Do you? Where are they? Good question. They were there in ATS's profile when I checked it. I didn't check it on ATS. Mind you, I did on my other profile. The mod that bring in new drivers. And let me prove it to you. I'll show you. Because I actually saved it properly, so I could go back. But since we won't be actually advancing time, let me write down all the details and then I'll quickly start up ATS. Or I can show you tomorrow. Oh, I can show you tomorrow. But the drivers, when I went and looked, $37,397. That's the amount we got. We got 72 garages, which is the same as ATS, but we only got the 357. Thanks. Now, yeah, I'll try and get that to work. Unless, I'm just curious with this. I'll do this while I'm saying goodbye and everything anyway. Yeah, when I checked it on my profile. In fact, I think it worked on my other profile for ETS, by the way, but I had that at a different spot, and then I thought, oh, hang on, maybe with the load order or something like that, it's got to be at the bottom. I had it at a different spot, and I think it worked. Because when I went into ATS, let's get back into this, actually make sure it is activated. Maybe it's not activated. No, it's definitely, that's it there. When I went and checked it on ATS, down the bottom, which I think is where it's supposed to be, the drivers are quite leveled up. Not fully leveled up, but a good at leveling up drivers. Are like, also, I'll give you an example of what I saw. And with ETS, I did see a few drivers like that, but at the beginning. But then again, actually, no, it's got the same as I've got pro mods and that. So yeah, very rare, as we know. Having good level drivers is an option to hire is rare. Admittedly, on my other profile, I probably discovered more. Maybe I haven't actually, I don't know. But anyway, that's that. Anyway, while I'm loading in, I'm seeing if I reload it in, that will work, that mod. Otherwise, I'll try and figure it out. Because if it doesn't work, I can't have it on ATS. Now, the problem is, because I knew I had that mod, I also knew last week we bought 5 trucks and we didn't have drivers for it. So I thought it would be unfair to add them in this week onto ETS. All right, because we've got the limit of 355 like we did last week with ATS. And then instantly we buy trucks and we put the additional drivers into it. That's unfair to ATS because it didn't have that option. So what I was going to do was show you which didn't happen because they're not there. And then tomorrow with ATS, put them in and give ATS that whole thing. Actually, that's a bit unfair too. I might have to scrap the whole idea now. Well, maybe not. Let me think about this logically. Well, then again, if it doesn't work. Unless I literally do have to wait for the next day. No, we just slept, didn't we? Didn't we just sleep? I don't know. This is a difficult one. I know what I can do. I'll save it there. I'll find out now. Otherwise I have to try and, because if I save it like that, at least I can go back to that. I can go back to that and don't have a problem. Let's go sleep. We'll sleep twice. And I'll just reload that save so it's back to where it was. Okay. That's annoying. I'll try and spend time tonight to see if I can't get it to work. I might put it back to where it was with the other one, which is weird. I don't know why. 80. Anyway, I have to work on it. But that's it. I need to get out of here because I need to get up and walk around. It's not nice anymore. In this chair, and my headset that's now turned into a sponge. Anyway, on that note, big thank you to everyone who's come along today. as we know, with ATS is in the lead. Just whether or not ATS has reduced it, I don't think so. I think, as I said, it's a foregone conclusion. But hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Big thank you to Dave for the 34-month subscription. Absolute legend, dude. And a big thank you to Causey, Pirate, Mike, and Dave for keeping me company in chat. And as always, it's it's always better when you're having a conversation with people. It's good and makes it more fun for me, the streamer, you, the watcher, whether you're participating in the conversation or not, even if you're lurking. So in that case, if you are lurking, a big thank you to everyone who's come along, whether you've been and gone, still here, watching this after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the previously early, just before I finished the stream, mentioned YouTube channel, which Causey has put a link in the chat. But you can also find a link on my About page as well, and that'll send you over to my past streams. So if you want to kill some time and you don't know what to do, you can head on over there, have a look. You might find something you like. There's other things I've streamed. Or if you want to know how this competition all started and follow the 3-year trip that has been going for 3 years, this competition, that's all there as well. So you might like it, you might not. You never know unless you give it a go. All right, on that note, go and enjoy your weekend. For those who are coming into your weekend, or for those who are in the middle of the weekend, like myself, enjoy the rest of it. Hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's stream. If I don't, I will see you when you do. Until then, take it easy, look after yourselves, have a good one, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.